What is a dinosaur? Sounds like a simple question to most people. But is it? So most people have an idea in their head of a dinosaur as just like an old extinct reptile that died millions of years ago. And while this is the case some of the time, it's certainly not the case all of the time. You see, there are many old reptiles that were around during the time of the dinosaurs that weren't actual dinosaurs. And there are many dinosaurs that are alive today. Dinosaurs are alive today? That can't be! Oh, but it can. So, first to understand this, we have to really look at what a dinosaur is. So, dinosaur isn't just a synonym for, like, old reptile. It's a specific group of reptiles. Like how humans are mammals, but also primates. And that doesn't mean that all other mammals are also primates. Like a cat isn't a primate. And likewise, it doesn't mean that primates are explicitly like in other mammal groups. Like a human isn't a cat, obviously. So something like alligators or their relatives, although they may have been around during the time of the dinosaurs, like in the Cretaceous or the Jurassic periods, that doesn't make them actual dinosaurs themselves. Reptiles, yes, but they weren't actually in that group of reptiles that we call dinosaurs. Same thing with like the pterosaurs. Like pterodactyl was a large reptile, flew around during the time of the dinosaurs, but it wasn't actually a dinosaur itself. But do you know what is in the group called dinosaurs? Birds. That's right, birds, as in alive today, not extinct, current, right now, existing dinosaurs. Birds. Don't believe me? Check out this ostrich. Or this cassowary. Or this shoebill. Or this chicken walking. You see the resemblance? So when you have dino nuggets, you are actually having dinosaur-shaped dinosaur nuggets. Specifically, birds are in a clade of dinosaur called the Theropods. Now, a clade is basically an animal and all of its relatives from a common ancestor. So birds are actually nested within a clade of dinosaurs called the Theropods, which includes animals like the Tyrannosaurus rex and Velociraptor, but doesn't include things like Stegosaurus and Triceratops. And because of these findings, we were able to make assumptions about other traits that theropods may have had. Things like feathers. That when we have that idea that they might have that particular trait shared with a common relative or ancestor, then we're able to do additional research on that, and scientists and paleontologists were able to discover that, yes, the theropods actually did have feathers. Now, where those feathers were and how abundant they were varies by species and is up for debate, but the theropods as a whole were feathered dinosaurs. So because of this finding of the birds being nested within the theropod dinosaurs, we were able to research additional things within the theropod dinosaurs that they may have shared in common with birds. Like the theropods are now believed to have been endotherms, or warm-blooded. So in today's edition of Ruining Your Day, we discovered that dinosaurs had feathers, many if not all were warm-blooded, birds are reptiles, and dinosaurs never went extinct. In fact, they're one of the most widely consumed proteins on our planet today. So if you learned something from this video, go ahead, smash that like and that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next week. But do you know what is in the group called dino? That's right, birds, as in alive today, spilled my water, son of a